Throughout all the years of competitive COD, legendary rookie classes have shaped the league's legacy, setting an incredibly high bar for those who follow in their footsteps. For the past few years, there's been a growing belief among the community that the path to the CDL has become too stagnant, and I agree. We've seen recycled players time and time again, but this season brought a much needed shakeup to the scene. This new group of rookies has not only entered the league, but also redefined it. From a player who climbed from challengers to a world champion in just a few months, to an AR star who led his team to a record-breaking year, these are future CDL stars that you should know. First, we gotta start with Mercules. His story shows that true talent always finds a way to rise. He didn't start on a CDL team to begin the season. He was in the challenger circuit since Modern Warfare 3 after years of playing COD for fun, doing wagers, and competing in tournaments. He took over the challenger scene fairly quickly, but Black Ops 6 is where everything changed. Spending the few first months in challengers, he was noticed as one of the top new players in the game, and Major 3 was his big break, as he was able to join Toronto Ultra as a substitute since Beans was having visa issues. Despite having zero practice with the team, on very short notice, he delivered a generational performance, posting a 1.1 KD and helping Toronto to a top 3 finish, which is just unheard of in the CDL era.
Not going to work out, and now maybe a 1v1 Mercules and Metals, and Mercules able to lock things up early on this P2. You best believe the guy's got a beamer on him, so... Oh, that's a big read at the right time, because now what it does to the spawns for Ultra, they're 3 across the map. The rookie, Mercules, is able to at least line.
He meshed with the team, showed that he can compete when the pressure's on, and this singular event was enough to send shockwaves throughout the league, and earning him at least 3 pro offers.
Quick, down comes through, 2v2 over the top of the time, and it's the new kid in Mercules, off to a 3-0 start as Toronto holds.
Yeah, and if you're Vancouver, you're thinking, okay, this is our break attempt. We can soak up time here. We already started off with the initial gunfights, but the young gun in Mercules already off to a perfect start. 5-0, you're getting at least 25 seconds off of P1, and you're already contesting for the spawns at P2.
Oh, Merc's like, come here, let me get some more of that. Where do you think you're going? Nowhere. 6-0.
He made the career-defining decision to join Optic Texas, a team that had been struggling with a negative record and a confusing season to say the least. Many in the community were calling for a roster change, and Mercules' arrival was the answer. Stage 4 flipped the script. Once Mercules joined in place of Skies, the lineup immediately looked sharper, going 3-2 in the qualifiers with a 13-6 map count. Mind you, they just went 0-18, so this was a breath of fresh air for them, and they earned a 3rd seed for DreamHack. Optic's core was instantly championship contenders. On LAN, Optic's teamwork and map pool looked rejuvenated, and Mercules was the perfect piece to the puzzle. They also had some resurgence in S&D, which pushed them to a top 4 finish, restoring belief ahead of the postseason. Wins over Toronto and Boston demonstrated the squad's potential, but losses to LA Thieves and Atlanta FaZe showed that further work was needed. Champs is where the rookie became known as a legacy savior. Mercules' individual performance at this event was nothing short of historic. In his first ever series at Champs, he dropped a staggering 1.45 against Atlanta FaZe, a trio considered by many to be the best in Call of Duty history.
Get him, Merc. Good day, good day. Held his pocket though, so he's able to get the kill. Yup, damage.
Yes, he got
Mercules trying to go versus 2. Yes!
This remarkable performance continued throughout the entire Champs event, and Optic made an incredible run through the bracket.
Respawning them.
line. All every single line.
Another one line on me. Nice, good shit, Mace.
Shit on!
Go long, go long. Oh my god. I'm gonna spawn. Yo, back lobby.
Lobby, Mace. Zero left.
He's weak. He ran well,
Deep on me. Yeah, lay down, Mace. I got you. Close.
And was awarded the CDL Champs MVP. At just 21 years old, Mercules secured his first Champs ring, becoming the quickest player in COD history to win a world championship.
I'm holding blue. I have blue. Boost it up.
Dad! Come on, guys! Let's fucking go! Let's go!
Oh my god.
It was also his 3rd ever pro event, which makes this even crazier. At Champs, he had a 1.17 overall KD, including a 1.52 in S&D, with a 75% opening dual win rate. That momentum carried into the Esports World Cup in Saudi Arabia, where Optic, competing under the Optic Gaming banner, dominated pool play with a 6-0 map record. Hard-fought victories over 100 Thieves and Team Heretics set up a rematch with Vancouver Surge in the finals.
Only one was in. He's still close. Watch out, super. Watch out, computer. He went backside. Other guy's zip. Left. Okay, you got this.
This time, Optic made no mistakes, sweeping Surge 4-0 to win the Esports World Cup title and secured back-to-back tournament victories. Merc dropped a strong 1.1 KD, and he single-handedly turned Optic's season upside down. Merc's story alone has helped in many ways that we haven't even seen yet, and will allow teams to be more open to bringing young players who haven't had a chance yet. Now, while Mercules had a rapid rise, RenKoR's journey is a masterclass in consistent, season-long dominance. He was named the 2025 Rookie of the Year. I actually didn't know this, but RenKoR has spent years grinding in the Challengers League and was around before the COD League was even a thing. And since the inception of the COD League, he played in European Challengers before having an incredible MW3 season with a top 6 finish at Champs. With Miami in the midst of their Spanish project, RenKoR finally got his chance. Entering the 2025 season, the Miami Heretics were a team brimming with promise and unpredictability, built around some veteran experience with Lucky and Metals, paired with the new SMG Real. The Spanish squad had the tools to become a dangerous dark horse. The team had a slow start to the season with a 2-5 record in stage 1, entering Madrid as the AC. The crowd was behind them, showing them love, and Heretics delivered. They made a shocking run through the bracket, beating Optic, Minnesota, and Carolina in the process. It was RenKoR's first CDL event as a pro, and he was extremely grateful, sharing this wholesome interview after a match win.
I'm shaking right now, I'm sorry, but I've been dreaming for this when I was child.
It's a great moment for him. You deserve it.
It was a great moment to see that he's living his dream. He just seems really humble and has a great personality for the scene. Unfortunately, Major 2 was probably their worst split of the season. After the great showing in Madrid, they got knocked out by LA Thieves in round 2. While RenKoR saw improvement in his respawn gameplay, being an anchor for the team when they needed him most, Miami knew a change was needed. And luckily, they had someone for this situation waiting for his turn in the Pro League, and that was none other than Super. Super was just destined to join the league this season. There had been a lot of talk about him, especially after he signed as a substitute with the Miami Heretics before the season started. While he had been at the top of challengers for years, he had yet to finally reach the league. The addition of Super to the Miami roster completely changed the team's course. In stage 3, Miami surged to a 4-1 qualifier record, securing the 4th seed for Major 3 at their home event.
Can the newcomer to the team clutch up in the 30 seconds? Peek. 1v1. Bomb planted. Exnid versus Super. He goes for the wrap. The check. The gunfight. Super wins it.
Super brought his unparalleled skill in S&D and made them an immediate contender. And going into Major 3 with the 2 rookies, Miami made some serious progress, taking down Ultra and FaZe, making a run to the top 4. Now with both Super and RenKoR comfortable, Miami proved that they could hang with the elite teams.
To get the players off the respawn, so you instantly have the numbers. That's 4 dead. Miami should win this map now, and Supers.
Stage 4 was their peak as they went undefeated in Major 4 qualifiers and rode that momentum into CDL DreamHack. They made another impressive tournament run to Sunday before they lost to LA Thieves.
He's the front line forward. Can he catch a kill? Cannot. Oh boy, wicked stuff. Trades it in. RenKoR, 1v2. Trying to cover the bomb.
Great read.
A read on the challenge. 20 seconds.
Just needs my time.
15.
Oh, he's got it. He knows it. What a play out of RenKoR. Dance with them.
At COD Champs in Canada, they continued to show that they could hang with the best of the best. They took down Surge in the first round.
Has to wait for each other off spawn, and good luck. You're gonna layer this map. Real trying to throw in a little theatrics there, but his AR is looking over it. RenKoR's gonna find one. RenKoR gonna win the map with 2. And you can see what it means for these guys to go
Lost
up
a Game 5 to Boston, swept FaZe, and lost to Surge in a rematch. It was another respectable and consistent placement for Miami. Even at the Esports World Cup, they maintained another consistent 4th place finish and remained a dangerous team to play throughout the event. It's safe to say that RenKoR and Super have transformed this team for the absolute best, and it looks like they'll be on Heretics as a duo next next season as well. RenKoR was easily one of the top hardpoint players throughout the year with a 1.13 and his damage output ranking 3rd just behind players like Scrap and Dashy. And while S&D was his worst mode statistically, he led the league with a 65% opening duel rate. After this incredible season, he was recognized as the Rookie of the Year, and he didn't take all the glory for himself. He shared this nice moment with his duo at Champs.
Get loud for Ontario, your Rookie of the Year!
But I want to give a special mention to Super as well, because he changed the team as well, and he can be the winner of this trophy as well.
It shows in the passion, and it has shown in your placements as well.
I'm so proud of you, RenKoR. I've seen you grow as a player and as a person.
Super was the main reason why Miami got much better, especially in S&D. He was an S&D KD leader with a 1.24 on top of having 13 total clutches throughout the season. He remained consistent in respawns. It was cool to see RenKoR giving him some much deserved love, as Miami will still be a top team heading into Black Ops 7. These are two guys that you definitely got to keep your eye on, because this was only their first season and they're only going to get better. But not every top rookie gets a chance to shine on a championship winning team. So these are some rookies that have shown much promise despite not having a full breakout season in the CDL. In August 2024, the Saudi Arabian organization Falcons announced that they had acquired the Legion spot and renamed it to Vegas Falcons. They also brought over their challengers roster of Exnid, Kix, King of Booty, and Roxas. Unfortunately, this team was not ready for the Pro League at all. They were a decent team, but in comparison to the pro teams, they were pretty terrible. I think some of the pro teams weren't even scrimming them because it was too easy, and every time they played them, it was pretty much a free dub. Despite their struggles every week, two players really stood out from the group, Exnid and Kix.
Exnid now through the back door, and it's absolute pandemonium on the site. Hixie, can he stay alive for a second longer? No, he cannot. It's a 1v1. Nasty backs up, as does Exnid. Seen him there. Wait, the low wrap. I don't hate this. Timing. And they're gunny. Oh, Exnid with a pistol.
First time I noticed Exnid was when he dropped 52 against Optic in the Minor 1 tournament.
Yo, shout out that dude Exnid, man. Fuck me.
Oh, he just dropped 52. 50 for the L is insane. He just played so well, dude. He goes 52 and 37.
And it was clear that he was different from his teammates. Kix left the roster after a while, but Exnid remained on the team, which was winless until Falcons decided something different was needed. They did a squad wipe besides Exnid, adding Pred, Arcides, and Priesta, former world champions, and finally started getting some wins on the board. It's also important to note that Exnid's first language is not English, so while he was learning the game, getting used to all these team changes, he was also improving his English quickly, which is just really impressive to see, and still maintain his high level of gameplay. He clearly loves competing, and his passion was clear in the comms every listen-in. On paper, Exnid's season stats are a .91 in hardpoint, .88 in S&D, and a 1.0 in control. They may not seem impressive, but with the constant struggles of the team changes every month, I'd say he had a great rookie season.
Flat out, just down to timing. Here's the retake of the site. They've cleaned it all up. Timing on the defuse. Exnid playing for the diffuser, finds the first, slips away. Trying to reset. Purge on the other side, just throwing shoulders. Exnid trying to again play off the...
And many people in the community still have mixed feelings about whether Exnid is the right fit with his new roster of Pred and Celium, but he definitely has pro level skill, and this will be a big season for him to prove himself and prove a lot of people wrong. Now, I want to include these two players who have not gotten their shot in the Pro League yet, but have had an incredible season regardless. I should probably say before I talk about these two, they're not actually part of the rookie class. If and when they join the league for Black Ops 7, they'll be rookies then. Towards the end of BO6, Mamba and Craze, who have been grinding in challengers, rose to the top of the challenger circuit after teaming with Vivid and Mac. For the final month or two of the BO6 season, they were winning every event. They won a Challengers Cup, the CDL DreamHack Open, and Challengers Champs. Mamba and Craze were pivotal pieces for this team's success. Craze is a talented respawn player who showed consistency throughout the end of the season with a 1.03 at Challengers Champs. Mamba always shows out in S&D and managed a 1.13 at Champs, but deeper than the stats, they know how to win and they are hungry to get into the Pro League. These performances earned Omit a spot at the Esports World Cup to square up against pro teams and prove themselves once and for all. And coming into this tournament, Omit were the underdogs. However, they made a shocking run through group play, forcing FaZe to a Game 5 before losing. They destroyed Omit Brooklyn, with Mamba and Craze having highlight moments left and right.
Craze, huge damage over to Mamba. Left flank finds another. Damage has been dealt, and he somehow, oh my goodness!
No idea where Yuli is. Both players for a moment gonna rally in and go quickly.
Timing on this. The gunfight, number one, good. The second man, Standy. The shoulders, good enough for the damage. Mamba now in the 1v1 over the top. Crosses him up! Mamba!
They're trying to get the break. They're using their attacks, everything they possibly can to shut down this young man who's playing for in a row. Give me the ace, Vivid. You are a bad
showing
team.
just what they could provide to a team. And then just to make things even better, they rematched against FaZe once again, and with all eyes on them, they beat FaZe in a dominant 3-1 victory, knocking them out of the tournament.
Vivid down, and more arrows of Omit upon the hard point. Max staying alive. Here come FaZe once again. A desperation attempt. 5 seconds for the win, and Mackenzie melts alongside Vivid in time. The game is done. History made here at the Esports World Cup.
In many ways, this became the story of the tournament. A challengers team ended the iconic FaZe trio. They eventually lost to Koi, but this tournament put Mamba and Craze on the map for the Black Ops 7 season. At EWC, Mamba had a 1.21 S&D KD, and Craze proved to be a consistent slayer, proving an anchor for his team in the tough moments. Now in the offseason, the entire Omit team has been linked to the CDL, with some sources suggesting that they may join the Vancouver Surge next season. It's still unclear and unofficial, but I believe both Mamba and Craze should be in the league for Black Ops 7 after the year that they just had. The 2025 rookie class has had a profound and lasting impact that extends far beyond individual stats. Mercules' MVP performance and RenKoR's Rookie of the Year win serves as proof that taking chances on challengers players is a strategic investment and needs to happen more often. This rookie class demonstrated that elite talent is not only ready, but can bring a struggling team to a championship. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, check out my recent video where I talked about the insane rise of Mercules. It goes a lot more in depth on his come up, but I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.